Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be very quiet here. Oh, we got something. Oh, we got something. Oh, we got something. Oh, you know what we got? We got a W, baby! Did I mess it? Yeah! And that's why I'm an outfielder in baseball, because I can't hit nothing for nothing. We're running out of timer here.
Only 30 seconds into the video.
Yeah!
Well, 40, I guess.
Jets win. Oh, my name is Zachary Nolan. Carter Nolan is behind the camera.
Yes!
Jets win 4-0 over the Vancouver Canucks. And we are quickly learning that the only way for the Jets to get some shutouts is against the Vancouver Canucks. I don't know why I did that.
It's gorgeous.
Vezina. Connor Hellebuck. Middle name Vezina. 'Cause reasons. So let's just get right into it. Hellebuck is in net. That's good. Demko is in net. Oh no, and I was really worried about this because, fun fact, Demko in the month of March is 8-1-0. That is terrifying. He has a goals against average of 1.74. That would not continue. Same lines, except for the only alteration is Tucker Pullman is playing up with Josh Morrissey. Why? Why? Now, it's funny because I talk about the defensive pairings and why I get annoyed by it, but I've realized something critical here. It's the right side that's the problem. Look at all our defensemen. Look at our little prodigal son Stanley, who can do no wrong, according to us, because we're blind to see any mistakes because we're just happy he's not Nathan Beaulieu. Look at Neil Pionk, a guy who we just always look at and say, "You are better than Trouba. I therefore love you." Look at Josh Morrissey, who's slightly regressed, but also we say, "You are a competent NHL player. We still love you." Now look at the right side. Forbert's doing okay, but Forbert has been paired with Pionk the entire season, and he's not moving, because those two just work well together. Fine. That leaves Stanley and Morrissey without a partner. You have options here. Tucker Pullman, okay. Dylan DeMello? Alright, sure. Dmitry Kulikov 2.0, okay, no, that's fine. Sami Niku, oh good God, oh Lord. And there is your problem, because the Jets don't have any good pairings for those guys. But anyway, moving on. Jimmy Vesey is in the lineup for the Canucks after being claimed on waivers from the Toronto Maple Leafs. I just said that. I wrote that down because I saw he had the puck once. That's why, honestly, I didn't really care. Third line had a good period halfway through. They had a very good shift halfway through the period, yep. And Wheels goes Wickets on Thatcher Demko on a 2-on-1 where he shot, I might add, to make it 1-0 reaction here. Oh! They're gonna pass it. Yeah, they didn't pass it! He didn't pass it! He passed it to the back of the net! Yes! Attaboy!
Buddy, you were literally saying he's gonna pass it. He's gonna pass it. What do you know?
Woo! Look!
Finally decides to shoot!
Even Demko thought he was passing it!
Finally decides to shoot.
Isn't that lovely? Isn't that so goddamn lovely? You see what's amazing sometimes when we have situations like this? It doesn't happen often that I can say I was right. Only occasionally. But here, I was fucking right, my lads. What did I say? Stop passing so many fucking times on 2-on-1s.
So are you right or are you wrong? Because in the clip you're like, he's gonna pass it. He's gonna pass it, and then he shot.
Oh, that's just because I was having horrible skepticism because he never did it. I had been yelling for the last few videos for the entire season to stop doing that. And I got the results I wanted.
Task failed successfully.
Honestly, I feel like that's a metaphor for a lot of things I do in life, and this is one of those. Anyway, yes, so the Jets will go up 1-0, and what I noticed a lot of in this period was Like, Ehlers right afterwards gets a nice chance to double the lead, tries to bat it in, doesn't go. Hughes blasts one off the post. This would be a little bit of a worrying sign because it shows how, for all the good we did, one of the things that gave us a little bit of stress, not necessarily in the fact that we lose the game, but in losing the shutout, was letting their defensemen creep in on us into the high slot area. Quinn Hughes is one of the best up-and-coming defensemen. And I say up-and-coming because he's still early in his career. He just had a rookie season last year. Yes, I know he's already at a top level, but still, I digress.
He's going to get better.
Yes, he will get better, and he will get more consistently better. Hughes blasts one off the post, and he does it in the high slot area. And there were a bunch of times in this game where either we left guys there and the puck just happened not to bounce there, or we left guys there, they'd shoot it, and they would put it off the bar, and we would go, "Ah!" You get the point. Our neutral zone presence was a lot better this game. And I cannot stress that enough, how much not having to deal with a guy like Connor McDavid who just shreds through your neutral zone like a cheese grater on cheese. It's late. Give me a break. Knife one, but that's a played out one. But anyway, the point remains that it was forcing them to try to make a lot of outlet passes, and those outlet passes were not always accurate, which resulted in a lot of icings, which would then give us an offensive zone. You know what? You can use the Gungans now. The Gungans, and now you can put it in now, because the Gungans are welcome now, because we've already caught something in the oceans. Let's let the Gungans in. But anyway, it gives us offensive zone face-offs that generate offense, obviously. That's the whole point of it. There's a 2-on-1 later in the period. Wheels needs to raise that. Wheels did not. Wheels passes it to Stastny, who then says, no, you. Because even Stastny didn't want to score today.
Yes. Wayne Gretzky impression.
Yes.
Minus the goal.
Yes. And then, yes, he does do his best Wayne Gretzky impression, puts it right on the ice, right on Thatcher Demko's pad. And I say this as a stark Wayne Gretzky defender. If anyone's ever seen me on Harry Rice's streams, Harry Rice is a Wayne Gretzky hater. You didn't hear it from me. You didn't hear it from me. All I have to say is Wayne Gretzky doesn't top Harry Rice's top 10 players of all time. Harry Rice is a salty Habs fan. You didn't hear it from me. I'm just kidding. He's an amazing person, actually. He does a lot of Habs stuff. Check him out. I did not expect that was the shout-out I was going to give today, but I'm sticking by it. Anyway, moving on. This video is going way too long for the first period. It was a solid period, though. Yes, second period now. Ehlers gets a little mini breakaway chance. Demko saves. Demko didn't play amazing. Like, he wasn't going, like, out of his way to make these incredible highlight reel saves. He was playing really well, though. He was making simple saves that shut down the offense. And this is very reminiscent. Like, if goalies ever watch other goalies play and they see certain goalies get a heap of praise, it's annoying. Like, I will, for example, if I'm playing a game and I'm making a bunch of saves where rebound recovery, done. And I let it go on a good shot. And then I see another guy making diving saves like this and getting huge. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. I'm just going there going, fuck you, buddy. Just because you can't make a rebound recovery right there doesn't mean you should be praised for diving luckily. Like, and Demko was making the saves he needed to make so that he didn't have to make those highlight reel saves. So good on him, because he's a very good goaltender. Hellebuck would scare me. Actually, McEwen makes a holding penalty, reaches out, sure. And then McEwen gets a chance right out of the box, because we don't do too much on the power play, but it's fine because we didn't need to in hindsight. And that's exactly as I will approach this. We are 7th in the league in power play percentage. I don't even know. It doesn't feel like we score too many. Like, I guess maybe I harp too many times on the times we don't score in the power play, but yeah, I was surprised by that. Anyway, yeah, Hellebuck makes the save on McEwen, going out of the box. Hellebuck would scare me a couple times, though, because even though Hellebuck got a shutout, Hellebuck didn't really seem content with the shutout, because Hellebuck liked going out of his net. There's a hilarious moment in the game where Hellebuck gets chased, I think by Bo Horvat. Now, the corner, as everyone knows, and if you don't know, here's some facts, is a no-play zone for the goalie. The goalie cannot skate into that zone with the puck on his stick.
Trapezoid rule.
Yes, trapezoid rule. So there's a moment where the corner's here, okay? Hellebuck's here with the puck. Horvat's coming in, and Hellebuck goes, oh shit, and goes, and I shit you not, passes it to there, does a little skippity skip like he's from the Munchkin land, goes around the net and dumps it out of the zone. It is one of the most ungoaly things I think I've ever seen. He does it in the second period. Find that clip.
And this is not the one where he falls flat on his face, right?
No, that's the third period.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, some bad shifts midway through the period, though, with Vancouver getting chances, and again, there was opportunities where they had guys in the high slot. If the Canucks realized that and connected on those passes, we could have been in trouble. Luckily, that didn't happen. Pro would take a high sticking penalty because Pro takes stick infractions just like you eat bread in the morning. We would kill it, though, on a solid penalty kill. The other thing I was worried about was careful of wraparound pass in fronts, because there was a couple of times where JT Miller would fan on some, Pettersson fan on one. It's where they'd wrap around, they'd realize, oh crap, Hellebuck is a good goalie who can stop those things, so they'd just pass out in front. It didn't become an issue, it was just something that I was concerned about, that it would. Between the second and third period, I was on Peg City Hockey Stream and the post game, so definitely go check that out. And if you haven't subscribed to him, why have you not? Like, statistically speaking, if you've subscribed to me, you should have subscribed to him already. Yeah. Yeah, that is how numbers work.
And especially if you want a big Nathan Beaulieu poster as well.
Yeah. If you just want to troll the living shit out of somebody and make them have a Nathan Beaulieu poster, which I think, honestly, what is life if not that? Yeah, definitely go subscribe to him. He's a great friend of the channel, obviously.
Absolutely.
So third period. This is where I don't have a lot of notes. Half of my notes are just scoring. Yeah. Third period. Lowry now I wasn't sure. Now this wasn't. So Lowry goes to pass it across to Kopp on a 2-on-1. This is a mistake, but it actually turns out to a fortunate mistake. It hits the defender in the stick.
No.
Ramps up the arm. Yes.
Hits the knee.
Oh, knee. Okay.
Hits the knee. Goes straight up.
Okay. It hits the arms of the South. Hits the knee. And then goes.
No.
It goes.
People in Brazil right now are like, oh yeah, my legs are real tired.
Not like that, South. Anyway, and it just like alley-oops, like Hail Marys over Thatcher Demko. Like, when you wish upon a star, and it like just drops in the net. Reaction here. Yeah!
What the fuck?
Okay, wait. This is good. Where the hell does this puck go?
I thought it just went straight up and straight down.
Yeah. Okay, so what is this? Yeah, we're good. It's literally right on. Hellebuck would make another turnover. Nope. And then he would face plant, which was like Hellebuck is it's funny.
Very comedic face plant.
Hellebuck is off probation. You heard it here. Yeah, play the Gungans, damn it. Hellebuck is off probation. You heard it here first, but like, not for lack of trying. That mad lad is just trying to mess around and behind the net. Anyway, Vancouver hits the post. I believe it was Jordy Ben that would hit the post. It was an opportunity. Casey on a 2-on-0 with Oilers would just get it deflected off the stick, so that wouldn't matter. But, you know, I might be annoyed with that if we weren't up 2-0 at this point. Then, after a great possession shift in the zone, Adam Lowry, pretty much just a perfect L play of down low, right across. Lowry would finish it for a tap and make it 3-0 Jets. Yeah! Woo! That was such a good amount of time in the zone, and it totally worked out.
Yep.
Wear him down. And then I have no other notes after that because honestly, afterwards, the tempo to this game just slowed down. Like, it became apparent the Jets were taking this game comfortably. The only thing now is to make sure we wouldn't lose the shutout. And with about, I think, under 2 minutes left, I could be wrong, maybe a little bit more than 2 minutes, Thatch goes to leave the net, realizes, oh shit, this is the neutral zone, and the Jets have been owning that spot of the ice all game. Shifley turns it over to Shifley. Demko skates back into his net. No, he skates back into his net, right, as Shifley gets the puck. Shifley feeds it over to Stastny, and because Demko has just slid back into his net, if any goal, all the goalies out there will relate, it's hard to make a save while you're moving. And I'm not counting diving saves towards a direction. I'm meaning if you're diving here, you need to get set. He does not get set. He goes like this, realizes, oh shit, I overshot. Stastny shoots it.
Exactly 3 minutes left in the game.
Stastny shoots it, scores to make it 4-0 reaction here. Yeah!
Woo! Exactly 3 minutes left.
And after that, it's pretty elementary. Hellebuck would go in and get the shutout. That was amazing. And the guy definitely deserves it. And apparently, I wasn't watching on the Sportsnet. Jake was. He says that they were talking about how Hellebuck had a bunch of bad games leading up to now. That is bullshit. That's utterly bullshit. Hellebuck hasn't played bad. Hellebuck has just played good as opposed to great. Hellebuck works with a lot of, has a big workload every night. The one, now, because he's somehow not outperforming that, he's not playing good. That's garbage. That's hot garbage. Watch the games. Again, think of where our team is now. Without Hellebuck, it's a different story. That's just a fact. And that's not a slight for our team. It's showing how much skill we were able to find a goalie to support this team.
It's part of the team.
Anyway.
It's not separate.
Anyway, yes. Yeah! Anyway, 3 stars. Honorable mention. Honorable mention would be... honorable mention. Paul Stastny. He had a career... he had a special night tonight, celebrating the same amount of games as his father was. Yeah, that's what they were talking about, I think.
Same amount of points, though.
No, that's because his father lived in the Gretzky point era. Yeah, he played for the Nordiques, if that gives you any idea on time zones for that. Those games went out of hand. Anyway, so Stastny gets honorable mention. Top 3. So the top 3 for me is actually pretty easy. Blake Wheeler gets 3rd because Blake Wheeler has been one of those guys that apparently I didn't know that. I guess people have a problem with Wheeler. I guess. He's a very intense guy. And he was very frustrated, notably throwing the puck over the glass, which got him a game suspension after the final whistle. Sure. And for the record, they have to call it a game ejection, like a game misconduct, because anytime they have to treat it as if there's someone in the crowd, even though there's no one there. Same thing as when Matt Sundin threw his stick over. It gives you a 10-minute automatic, and since it was after the game. It was after. And puck is
I remember when Stamkos accidentally did that.
Stamkos did it, cleared the glass, and he went, oh,
he broke
fuck.
his stick, and he went to kind of spike it towards the boards, and it rid up his hand and went straight over the glass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Captain Boomerang did. He accidentally killed everyone. No. Second would be Adam Lowry. 2-goal game for him. Definitely worth mention. And he was just able to generate offense in very interesting ways. Yes, did he get lucky on the first goal? Yeah. Is luck a part of the NHL? More than the major 4 sports? Yeah. And number 1, obviously, Hellebuck, his first shutout of the season. Couldn't do without it. Yeah, that's pretty much going to end it. So looking ahead, we obviously have a little bit of Star Wars content we want to get out because we've been delaying that. We know that Season 2 Rebels review, it's taking forever. We're sorry. We love you all. Here's a cookie. We're probably going to, I'm probably going to do a goal or no goal, in a few days or so. We're going to pick it on one of the off days where the Jets don't play, because we don't like uploading 2 videos per one day, because we feel like it crowds people and overwhelms them. No. Yes, and we have things to do as well. We have schoolwork to do as well. Yeah. And then we're also going to do a Nolan Hockey podcast. We're probably going to talk about, it depends, honestly. There's a couple options where we can talk about things.
Whatever's popular in the NHL at the time.
Yeah. So that about does it. If you made it this far, especially, if you made it this far, or just watched any of it, thank you for watching. Please leave a like. Don't forget to leave a like, because it does help the channel, because it gets people seeing it, and it shows that you liked it. And isn't that just nice and positive and optimistic?
Yeah. And check out some of our other videos.
Yeah, some of our other stuff. Yeah. And be sure to leave likes on them too, because then it means that YouTube can't take the views away later. I'm still not over that. I'm not either. That 7-1 video was at 950 on one day, and now it's at 950. Yeah, they took 100 away. I mean, yeah, they Thanos the fucking video. They took half of it away.
They took 140 views away.
Fuck them. Anyway.
All the way down to 81.
Anyway, yes, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because that's nice. We like hearing more and more opinions. Yes, this is a Jets channel, but it is a hockey channel and variety channel in certain times of the year anyway, because hockey isn't year-round as much as we wish it did.
It's a Zach and Carter channel. Whatever we want to post.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Nolan Hockey Podcast. Thank you for watching once again, and we'll see you next time. And we won. Lovely.